everyone, and welcome back to Hide and Seek with Kocnuni. I'm your host, Shannon, and it is so nice to be back with you guys once again. Today I have a very special episode for you. I'm actually in a place that I just realized that I've been to before. This place is called Ganghwa-do, otherwise known as Ganghwa Island. So this particular location is where we're going to be starting out, but we're going to be visiting 3 different spots. So I'm really excited to take you guys along the journey with me. If you guys were watching this past weekend, we did something super special on Koreanet. We went to the K-Wave Festival, and if you were watching, you might have seen that I was hosting, and it was extremely exciting. I had the best time, and it was a really good opportunity for me to kind of see what I was capable of, as well as learn about Korean culture's impact worldwide, which I learned was even bigger than I could have ever imagined. As well as I got to see some cool K-pop performances, which I hope you guys got to see as well. And anyways, it was a wonderful time. So shout out to Koreanet. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to do that. And congratulations to all the people who won awards. Thank you guys so much for participating and promoting Korean culture worldwide. So if you guys haven't checked that out, make sure you go check it out. It should be listed on the Koreanet channel. So make sure that you guys check it out. So without further ado, guys, we are going to be getting started. Like I said, we are in Ganghwa. So here you go. Hello, Shannon. Today we've come to Ganghwa Island's Old Town Storywalk. Following last week's exploration of Shilla era, this place allows us to experience the relics of Goryeo Joseon and modern eras all in one street. And due to time constraints, we'll be visiting only 3 places today. The first location is Goryeo Palace Site, where you can find remnants of Goryeo Dynasty's palace site. So as you guys can see behind me, this is kind of one of those locations, which is the first place where we're going to be starting, and we don't get to talk too much about it. If you guys were watching last week, you will notice that we talked a lot about the Shilla Dynasty. So we're going to be kind of going over a little bit of the history today, how we started out with the Shilla Dynasty, and then now is Goryeo Dynasty, and then the one that most of us are familiar with, Joseon. So a little bit of a historical lesson for you guys there. We're going to be exiting actually right outside this building. And like I said, I have come here before, so when I came here the first time, it was entirely different. It was in the summer season, so it was super, super hot. And as you can see, it's a lovely little view out here. But the first time I came here, I actually got to try on hanbok, and I got to do a lot of different things. This particular island is north of Incheon. So if you're looking at a map, Incheon is on that western side of Korea, and Ganghwa is a little bit above that. So if you guys are trying to find it on a map, that's where you can find it. But I've actually just gotten my first clue, so let's check it out. Shannon, the next hint is at Yongheunggung Palace. Wow, that's a mouthful, huh? Tongue twister. Where King Cheljong and the 25th monarch of the Joseon Dynasty resided before ascending to the throne. All right, so it looks like we need to find this palace. So I think without further ado, we're going to have to head down the stairs first. And while we have some time, I'm going to try to check in with you guys and see how you guys are doing. As always, I really appreciate it if you guys can drop the country flag or let me know where you guys are from. Let me know what you guys are interested in learning about. And if you guys have any locations that you are particularly interested in seeing, now would be a good time to let us know in the comment section because, oh, I don't want to walk into the middle of the road, right? Because we only have a couple episodes left, and I am deeply sad by that. I love doing this show, and I hope you guys enjoy watching it as much as I love doing it. Ooh. Just a moment, you guys. So, as you can see, and while I wait for the comment section to load, my Wi-Fi signal is not super strong. We're going to be passing some of these ginkgo trees, as well as some of this like really unique kind of architecture. This is a particular part of Korea that I really like. The way that this whole thing is structured is so beautiful. And look at these leaves, you guys. That pretty yellow color that I've always been telling you about is finally here. And today has been very interesting weather-wise. We're actually being super blessed right now during the show. But all day and all the past, I think 24 hours, it has been pouring rain. And I do mean pouring. Like as loud as you can imagine it, it was louder. And it's been windy and crazy. And it was so cold earlier when the sun was gone, but I think the world knew that we needed a little bit of sunshine today, so they brought out the sunshine for me and Kocnuni and for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy it while you can. Oh, yes, only a few episodes left. It just started. I know, it's so sad. I don't want it to end either, trust me, you guys. Will you be back next year? I certainly hope so. I really do. I love working with Koreanet for so many different reasons, and especially doing this show where we get to travel and look around and everything. Shannon, you were great at the K Community Festival. Congratulations. Thank you so much. I'm going to be totally honest with you guys. I was so nervous to do that because my co-host is like a very experienced professional working for NBC and all of that. And so it was definitely a challenge, and I was really surprised to even be considered to do hosting. So I did my best, and it wasn't perfect by any means, but I certainly was very, very blessed to have had the opportunity. So thank you again, Koreanet, and thank you for telling me I did well. Korean weather is so nice. It is nice most of the time, but in the middle of the summer it's too hot, and in the middle of the winter it's way too cold. But I feel like that goes for most places. I love that Shannon is always enthusiastic about finding Kocnuni. Of course! Kocnuni has been the best friend this year. He's taken me all over the place, and it's been quite the blessing. You nailed hosting at the Korean Wave Festival. Thank you so much. You guys are so kind. Thank you so much for the support. I really, really appreciate it. So as we get down here, you guys can probably hear behind me, there's a lot of little kids going around. We are kind of hitting right in between that school letting out time. So you'll get to see that. And there'll be a couple school areas around me as we go out here, but we're gonna be trying to find a separate sort of historical location. And it looks pretty similar to the first place. Wow! That's what I meant about the wind, the weather being unpredictable today. But it's gonna be a little bit similar, like vibe-wise, to the first place we were at. So that's kind of our only clue to go off of right now. I love your program here. Shannon, the weather looks nice. I will really miss Kocnuni and Shannon every Monday. I don't think anyone's gonna miss it more than me. I truly, truly enjoy it so, so much. And there's so many great memories that I have to this entire year that are completely tied with this show and getting to show you guys around, as well as get to learn so much about Korean culture and Korean history, and it's really sparked my interest. So right behind me here, you guys can kind of see what I was talking about. We're gonna be walking over there in just a few minutes, and you guys will get to kind of get a better look. If you guys are interested in seeing it a little bit more in depth, because like we said earlier in the program, due to time constraints, we will not get to go up into it as in depth as I would like to, because I have actually been to this location before, but it's so cool, you guys. It's really, really wonderful. There's this one particular part where you follow this path, and it's supposed to be like a meditative experience. One of those things we won't get to do today, but if you guys are interested about it, I actually have pictures and videos on my phone from when I did come to visit, so I'm happy to share those with you guys if you are interested. Just follow me on Instagram and let me know. So without further ado, let's go ahead and cross. We'll get going here. I think we have a little bit of time right now, so I would like to kind of walk around a little bit. We'll see what we can do. This is the parking lot. This is the not exactly the most exciting part of it, but you can kind of see that traditional Korean structure up there. Hopefully we can get a little bit further up. But like I said, this particular area, you guys, as you can see, it's kind of up on a hill. It's like on a little plateau area. And beyond this first big building here, there's actually a couple of buildings behind it. So it kind of forms like a little compound, if I'm not mistaken. And like we were talking about, this particular era that we're going to be discussing today is the Goryeo era. Sorry, the wind is like making me lose my words. But anyway, so this is kind of some political buildings or structures that were erected in that time. So that's where this sort of dynasty era comes from. Most people, I would say, are mostly familiar with the Joseon Dynasty, but we talked a little bit about Shilla the first time, and now we're getting to talk a little bit more about this one. So hopefully we can go see. I see a map over here, so I think that's always a good place to start when we're on a treasure hunt, especially when the treasure is your furry best friend. Wow, what does that smell? Oh, I wish you guys could smell it. It kind of smells like popcorn right now. Shannon from Venezuela. Hola, Venezuela. ¿Cómo estás, amor? I send you good vibes. Definitely you can teach us whatever you want. We will miss your hosting once the episodes end. Oh, thank you for saying that. I appreciate it. Be careful on the road. Hope your next year is as adventurous as this one. I certainly hope so too. So you guys can see it a little bit. Here we go. And this one is in Korean, so if you guys can't read Hangul, then this might not be for you, but it does kind of give you an indication of what it looks like and what to expect going up here. So let's go ahead and take a gander. Let's go. So as you can tell, pretty much immediately as we start to enter this like village area, the structure completely starts to change, which is one of my favorite parts. And like I said, this whole area is really winding and goes quite a ways. This is one of the main attractions if you guys go up here, because it overlooks pretty much everything else. But we, I think, are looking for Hunta? I don't think so. I don't know if that's right. Let's try to go through, can we? Yes, okay. Okay, I remember. I know where we're at now. So basically it's like a little labyrinth above ground, if that makes sense. Okay. My team's kind of giving me hints today, I think because we have a long way to go and not too much time. Sheila seems super interesting. Yeah, actually I was, when I was talking to my co-hosts, if you guys watched the festival, we had a lot of, oh, watch your head. Mori Joshime. When we were hosting, there was a lot of downtime in between like rehearsals. So one of the things that we did talk about was the Sheila Dynasty, and he was explaining to me that like the fashion, it was kind of known for glitz and glamour and stuff like that. So it was really interesting to actually kind of have a real conversation about it. All right, next up, here we go. Even though King Cheljong was the 25th king of the Joseon Dynasty, he was known to have worked as a lumberjack in Gangwon-do before ascending to the throne, as he was a distant relative of the royal family. You can catch a glimpse of Cheljong in the K-drama Mr. Queen. The next hint can be found in the Joyangbangjik? Okay. Which is the oldest operating factory in Korea. Okay, I think I know where we're going now. And this particular location is the one place I did not go before. So the first place where we started, kind of that temple area, and this place where it's like the political and governmental buildings of that era. I have been here before, but I have not been to where we are going, which is sort of like a factory, structural, textile mill, if that makes sense. But again, it's all from that particular era. So we're going to be going down. My best advice right now is cameraman, be careful. We have a long way to go. I didn't realize that I was holding my coffee sideways this whole time. Okay. Let's give it our best shot. These stairs are pretty steep, you guys, so if you guys come here, make sure you are being careful. You can enjoy some autumn ASMR in the meantime. Oh, okay. I can't tell if they're coming with me or not. Wow. Oh, it's so pretty. Wow. Guys, I wish I could express how lucky we are with this weather right now. If you look up, it's so blue. But earlier today, the clouds were literally black, and it was so freezing cold and pouring rain. But it's so nice now. No incidents after 40 episodes. Good observation, Nathan. That is entirely true. 40 episodes, and nobody's gotten hurt yet. Ah! They're trying to close me in. Come on in. The water's fine. So if you guys do get the chance to come here and explore, you guys can go around the buildings and stuff, and you can really kind of get a better idea about what each thing is for. The buildings aren't all residential either. Some of them are meant more for storage, some of them are meant more for gathering and sharing meals, and some places like this, for example, these are some things that you guys can find when you're here. Oh, wow, that's heavy. But there's like storage areas inside. I don't know if you guys can see that. But each of them are all kind of different. There's a lot of different, like, how do I want to say this? There's a lot of different elements to places like this where you guys can really learn a lot about how people operated and lived during that time. And these you can kind of tell are a little bit more like storage areas because they're smaller, darker, that kind of thing. So anyway, if you guys are interested in the historical aspects of Korean culture, this would be a good place to start. Not to mention, it's a very different vibe than I think that most of us are used to when it comes to exploring Korea and exploring Seoul. Let's go ahead and go down this way. A little bit less people and a little more aesthetically pleasing in my personal opinion. Let's see what we got going on. Wow, my hair is a mess. It's all right. My brother always told me about this show. He told me about all the advantages to finding Kocnuni every Monday, all places you can visit, and all good information you can learn, and good memories. Aw. I'm so glad your brother's a big fan of the show. It's great to know. Hanok style is very pretty indeed. It's really cool to be in this environment, definitely. Hi, Shannon. It's Mom checking out your show today. Guys, my mom. Hi, Mom. Guys, my mom is in the chat. Usually it's my dad, but now it's Mom. Hey, Mom. Oh, that kind of threw me off. What's up? Anyway, how do you feel today? You have only 2 episodes left. Are you happy and are you sad? What are your thoughts about this situation? I'd say overall, I'm very happy now. I explained this to a friend of mine actually yesterday, but my particular journey in Korea has been very interesting over the 3 years that I've been here. My first year, I'm not going to lie to you guys, was probably the hardest year of my life in general. And then, not to mention the element of adding a whole new country, a new language, new job, new people, new everything. It was definitely a lot. But over time, I've really kind of hit my stride here in Korea. And especially with amazing people like the people at Koreanet and my best friend Vaughn, who I'm sure a lot of you guys know, have really made this experience so much more wonderful for me. But I would say in particular, in regard to the show has been the biggest blessing. So although I'm sad that it's going to be ending soon, I can't really be sad about it because I got to experience so many things that I otherwise wouldn't have gotten to. So sad, but because I loved it, if that makes sense. So if that gave you guys a little bit better of a perception. All right, we've hit the main street, and now I have to decide which direction we're going. I think we're gonna go left, because if I'm not mistaken, we came from the right. Yeah, okay. Like I said, we're looking for that textile mill, so it'll be kind of hard to miss. It stands out among the buildings here because we either have the Hanok style or the typical like modernized style, but this is kind of somewhere in the middle. So should be pretty obvious, not to mention it's quite the tourist attraction in itself. So I'm sure there'll be some signs or some things like that. But this is kind of interesting because we don't often get to walk around the like town part. I feel like a lot of times we're actually outdoors in like a forest or something. But today we actually get to walk around. So as we pass like little shops and stuff, I think it'll be interesting to show you guys what living in Korea daily is kind of like. So clothing stores. A little bit, a moment ago we passed some tteokbokki, which is one of my favorite, if not my favorite street food. So I really enjoyed that as well. Let's see what you guys are doing. Good experience. She must be really proud of you. Your mom is so supportive. Y'all, my mom is the most supportive thing ever. Mom, I don't know if you've watched the episodes where I've actually talked about your journey coming here to Korea and what that was like. So if you want to chime in the comment section, feel free to do that. I think we need to go this direction. Let me see. Yeah, I do believe it's this way. But wait, we have to wait for the little man to turn green. I'm gonna miss the program, Kocnuni and Shannon. Aww. Will you be hosting any new show next year? I don't know, but I really hope so. That would be amazing. I really feel like I've grown a lot in regard to hosting, just doing this show. Like I was also explaining this to a friend yesterday, but my first time ever public speaking was mortifying, and it was a disaster, and it was awful. And I always told myself I was never gonna do it again, and then I was reflecting yesterday about how this weekend I hosted an award show. So don't ever give up, you guys. Like, no matter where you start, or even if you fail multiple times, don't give up. Because I never would have thought that I got to do this. Wow, this is turning into a very sentimental episode. Anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying it a lot. We're gonna wait for this light to turn green, and then we're gonna go to the textile mill, like I said. If you have any particular questions about this location, let me know. I just thought about this when I first came on my journey back here last time. One of the things that we did, it wasn't in this area that we're in today, it was in Ganghwa-do though. We went to this like Hanok village where I got to wear hanbok and stuff. And one of the things that we did in particular was we got to make the, do stamping on like traditional Korean cloth. The name escapes me right now, I'm so sorry. I do have photos of it though. But we went to this particular area in Ganghwa-do that is really famous for that kind of textile, which is like making fabric, and the fabric was really strong but really thin. It was pretty unique. I really enjoyed that experience, and getting to like pick out my stamps and decorate my own cloth. It was really fun. Mom, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I gave somebody that for Christmas. But anyway, there's a lot of different things that you guys can do here, and it does look like we're under some construction, so hopefully we can get around this. Careful, cameraman. All right. Wow, very lost today. Let's keep going. There are lots of aesthetic shops here. The buildings are good for photos, always. There's always photo spots here in Korea. Honestly, couldn't tell you had nerves. You're too kind. When I was hosting, I was more nervous than I think I've ever been in my life. Can you smell the bread? Always. From my mom. She said, "You're doing great, sweetheart. I absolutely loved Korea when I was there visiting you earlier this year. It's a wonderful place." What is your favorite place in Ganghwa City? I'd say probably where I am now. This is kind of like the central area, the Mecca, I would say, for lack of a better term, just because it's the most convenient and it's also easy to access all of the touristy spots from here. It looks like a movie scene. It does kind of feel like one, doesn't it? Don't get lost. Are you walking into a supermarket area? It's not necessarily a supermarket. It's more of like a textile mill. I don't know how else to explain it. That's kind of what it looked like on the sheet that they gave me. They do kind of try to give me an overview sometimes. But like I said, I actually ended up having been here before, which I didn't realize that I had been until we got here. I was like, oh wait, this is super familiar. All right. Cameraman, are you cool if we run? All right, let's do it. Okay. We're gonna run out of like time on the street, so let's go. And here we are, you guys. Shannon in her natural habitat. She's walking around looking for the next clue for Kocnuni. Will she find it? Stay tuned to find out. This has been, I don't know, I'm running out of Australian accent. This way. I'm gonna say this way. This looks more fun anyway. But, okay. So I think we have about 20 more minutes left. I feel like in this episode we've already covered a lot of ground, which is pretty cool. Sometimes I feel like we don't go very far, but time runs out so quickly. But, whew. That was a fun little warm-up. I'm gonna take a couple minutes and drink some coffee, but hopefully you guys can enjoy the little town. What is that? Do you hear that? Oh, 노래? 노래? It's like I hear music. I'm not going crazy, guys. I actually did hear music. I don't know if the mic picked it up, but it was real, I promise. Okay. So you can kind of see like down these little alleyways and stuff. It's just structured very differently than Seoul, for example. In Seoul, things are pretty high and everything's pretty close together and everything's moving around really quickly. Here it's definitely a little bit different. I'm not sure. Are we going the right way? We'll find out, I guess. If we run out of time, then we'll know it's not. I think this direction, perhaps. I'm not sure. I guess we're just gonna go on a little walk and hang out today. If any of you guys have been to, I told you guys, I warned you about the weather. The weather may or may not be getting super, super different in just a moment. We'll see. Trinity is watching you with me this morning. Guys, Trinity is my younger sister, and her birthday is coming up soon. Trinity, if you want anything specific for Christmas or your birthday, let me know. Thanks for watching, though. Love you, kiddo. So let's keep seeing what we got. Such a big area. I know. Oh, guys, it's starting to rain. This is a very eventful episode for my mom and sister to be watching. It was bright and sunny and lovely, and now it's cold and wet and rainy. I think we're getting close to the mill, you guys. Yes, I think so. If you can check out those lights over there, we have to go around to the front to get inside, but I think we do anyway. But you can see it's really different. It kind of feels like a different little neighborhood or atmosphere. Shannon, I'm curious, what is your hobby? Oh my goodness, which one? So I currently, aside from doing this show, I make music and I am a dancer. And more than anything these days, I think I'm painting a lot. If you guys have been keeping up with me at all on Instagram or keeping up with the show, you've probably heard me talking a little bit about it. But yeah, I paint and I sing a lot. All right, so we're gonna keep going around. As you can see, this is kind of the textile area that I was telling you guys about. It looks really, really different. There's a lot of lights, cafes, stuff like that. But now I gotta find the entrance. I feel like by the time this episode is over, my hair is gonna be like twisted up onto my head or something. This is a wonderful way or day to try to find Kocnuni. I disagree with you on that. It's a little bit wet and rainy for me. Let's keep going. Let's see. I would love to know the person behind the Koreanet name if they're a Korean or Korean expat. They are Korean, to my knowledge. But oh, here we are. Look at this. Check it out. Look at the old school bus. Cool. All right. So you guys can see where it says Cheljong. That means parking lot. And this is the name of where we are going today. Joyangbangjik. See, it's easier. It's almost easier for me to read it in Hangul rather than try to read it in English. Joyangbangjik. Here we go. A little bit about it. So it's been here since 1933. Wow. So Shinmunri, Misulgwan, Joyangbangjik. Sorry. There we go. All right, and here's our next clue. Well done, Shannon. Joyong Textile Mill is the first textile factory established in 1933, preserving the essence of modern Korea. It now serves as a modern art gallery and a cafe, and located in the safe. In the safe. Ooh. I really feel like James Bond now, because I'm going to find a safe. Stop, this is so cute. Wait, this is so cute. I love it. Ah, okay, so I can see there's a cafe entrance there. You guys can see here. Here, come check this out really quick. We can't go in this way, but I just want to show you this. You can see where they're like making the bread and there's people shopping and stuff. Look at these giant light bulbs. This whole little area is so, so cool. Can you check it out? Amazing. So we're gonna actually walk in because this is where it says to start. Ipgu or entrance in Korean. Wow. Oh my goodness. Okay. Getting out of the wind for 2 seconds. Let's keep going and see what we can find. Lots of little photo opportunities. This is pretty cool. So Kocnuni is in the safe, huh? Wow, this is really interesting. Look at that. There's like pieces of a carousel. I kind of want to get on the bus. Kocnuni. Kocnuni 어디야? Ooh. Okay, don't jump. Don't jump. The bus actually moves. No, not in here. I don't think. Well, let's try to go. I don't see a safe. Guys, okay, you know what? This feels like a haunted house. I don't want to be in here anymore. Let's keep going. It feels scary. We should have come here for the Halloween episode. What in the world is that? That's an interesting place for dining. Odd choice, if I do say so myself. All right, let's keep going. Not gonna lie, the vibes are a little spooky. It's November now. I feel like we should be moving away from the spookiness. Ooh, this is cool. Wow. Yeah, so definitely a textile mill. You guys can see that there's all kinds of different, like, anything that has to do with, like, machinery or textiles is in here. Oh my gosh, check it out. Look, there's a photo booth. Really cool. And there's all kinds of typewriters. Oh, is this an accordion? I've always wanted to play an accordion. Oh my God, that's beautiful. Come here, come check this out. I'm making them do what I want today. Look, modern accordion, and then look at this original one. Look at that. Look how beautiful these keys are. That's so cool. Wow. I can honestly say I've never been any place like this in my life. This is really interesting. Do you guys, I was gonna pick that up, but that's really heavy. I'm not gonna do that. Oh, hey man. No, he's not gonna high five me. Okay. I don't know where I'm going. There's just a bunch of chairs facing a mirror. Gonna keep going, I guess. This is so interesting. I forgot to check the chat and see how you guys are doing. So many antique items, yes. I think Koreanet made different shows of all of them inclusive because no matter what, you are always welcome there. Wow, everything in that place looks so old. Yeah, everything is super old. So this is pretty interesting as well. This is actually kind of like a common area. You can see there's like bathrooms there and I guess like a telephone booth. Wow, this is so interesting. What in the world? Oh no, it's starting to rain. All right, let's keep going, you guys. Hopefully we can beat the rain here in a minute. Let's keep going. Look at the pretty flowers though. They're gorgeous. I love it. Wow, guys, this place is so cool. I hope they're picking it all up. I think we're gonna try to dip in here for a second because the rain is starting to come down, so we need to get out of the rain. Let's go in here and check it out. Wow. Okay. So I think, I'm not sure. It says bathrooms are this way. Maybe we can just do a quick little loop around, try to find some stuff really quick. Lots of old, wait. Oh, guys, we must be close to the bakery. It smells incredible in here. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. Well, that's a bathroom. We're not gonna go in there. That's not exciting. I don't think for anybody. So we're gonna go this way. Bakery? Maybe? Oh, wow. Wait, come here. I'm just taking them wherever today. Look at all these old radios. How cool is that? And then up on the wall, look at all the old clocks. Guys, this is really like unlike anything I've ever seen before. Ooh, come here. Check this out. Should I put a hat on? Hello, governor. Does it look good? What's up? Just kidding. An old gent. There was a cowboy hat. Maybe because I'm American, that would have been a better fit, but we'll see. Oh, I just checked myself out in the mirror. I don't know if you guys caught that. Oh, wow. Okay. You guys, the smell of bread is overwhelming. It smells so good in here. These big windows are kind of eerie. I'm not going to lie. I don't know if you guys can hear how quiet it is, but it's really quiet in here. It literally almost feels like a... Oh, wait, what was I looking for? A safe. Okay. I swear I have the attention span of a squirrel sometimes when I do this show. I love the vintage vibe of the place. Perfect for pictures, definitely. Oh, I see coffee cups. We're close to the bakery. Somewhere. Maybe, I guess. I really appreciate those who like antiques. All interesting and looks cool. Hopefully no certain antique toys. Smells like you're hungry. Kocnuni's in a safe. Oh, guys, it's raining. I don't see. Maybe I can borrow an umbrella here. Not to break the fourth wall, but there is somebody behind me with an umbrella. So let's keep going. So I think now we're going to head this direction. Kind of just out in the open. You know, honestly, I think the rain was a blessing because now there's nobody out here. So you guys can really kind of see everything that we're talking about. Wow, this place is just so cool. Like, it's weird and bizarre, and I've never seen anything like it anywhere, much less in Korea. Really cool. Can we go upstairs? I don't know if you guys can see that. There's actually like stairs that go all the way up to the top. Let's try to find out. Oh. 아, 조심해요. Wow. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's actually a lot of stuff that you can see if you guys want to turn around. I'm going to keep going this way. There's other people in here, and I don't want to bother anyone too much. Ah! Wow! Ah! It's like the tree is alive. I've never tried getting through a forest with like trees. Ah! Plot twist, it's a new episode, but this time I get lost in the forest. Okay. Maybe this way? I don't know. I might need my... Oh, look at the bird. There's two little birds right there. Hey, guys. I guess we're going to go this way and go down. I've lost track of time. I've lost all sense of direction. Let's keep going. I want to find the cafe. Where's the cafe? Maybe I can get some bread. Kocnuni almost always leads me to a cafe, so hopefully. Oh, that's so cute. I don't know if you can see it on the steps. There was definitely like a little cat or somebody here when it was still wet. All right, well that was interesting. I hope you guys enjoyed my little detour. Guys, the smell is so good. It smells like baked goods, which is my favorite thing ever. Shannon, what is your opinion about Korean weather? I would say it's intense. Kind of like most things in Korea, it's just intense. Like the culture of love here is intense. The summers are intense. The winters are intense. The talent is intense. All right, this must be the cafe, you guys. You can tell it's huge on the inside. It's absolutely lovely. How am I supposed to find one safe in this place? Oh my goodness. Look at the cow up there. Where is this? I guess we're just gonna pick a direction and walk around. All right, let me see what I can do about this umbrella. As always, I have like 1,000 things in my hands. so let me see. All right, here we go. Let's just take a quick lap this way. Whoa, get out of the rain for just a second. You guys can go ahead and check it out down this way. There's a lot of different kinds of antiques as well. Let's see what you guys are saying in the comment section. There's so many comments today. Thank you guys all for watching. Do you like coffee or tea during rainy days? These days, I really prefer a chai tea. A dirty chai is my favorite drink in the wintertime. What kind of bread do you prefer? At the moment, sogumpang, which is like salt and butter bread. How's the weather during January? Isn't it too cold? Yeah, it's extremely cold. And Shannon, what is your favorite cartoon? Favorite cartoon? I would have to say probably Avatar: The Last Airbender. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that one, but that's definitely a favorite as well. All right, we need to officially find this safe. I'm over the rain. Let's see what we can do. Kocnuni. Kocnuni. I don't know. Kocnuni! Ah! Hi! Hi, buddy! Why are you in here? This is really scary. I don't get it. Why would you pick this room? And also, you're not in the safe. You're outside of the safe. What in the world? Okay, well, it's not one of your better choices, but I respect it. I get it. It's fine. We have just a couple minutes, you guys. I'm going to hang out in here for just a moment, kind of while we wind things down. You guys know how it works with this show. At the end of every single episode, there will be a $10 Amazon gift card giveaway, and we will go over the winner in just a moment. Now, to win the Amazon gift card, it's going to be somebody who's been in the comment section, leaving comments and participating and being super active. And it doesn't have to be anything specific, but I tend to pick somebody who hasn't been chosen before and somebody who's relatively new. So we'll be going over all that in just a moment. Shannon's so pretty. Thank you so much. You're so kind. Sally, I wonder who that is. Eat ice cream during rainy days is the best. Interesting. I usually go for like jjigae, like soup, generally. If you guys didn't already know, jjigae is my ultimate Korean food. It's probably my favorite thing ever. I eat it in the wintertime, in the summertime, doesn't even matter. Actually, in Korea, it's kind of interesting. They have this idea that, like, you can fight fire with fire. So if it's hot outside, they'll eat something super hot. And if it's cold outside, they'll eat something cold, kind of to, like, balance, I guess. An interesting way to perceive that, but, it is what it is. Thank you, Shannon, for today's episode. My friend introduced me to this show and told me that it's interesting. Although today is my first time watching this, I totally love it. Oh, thank you so much for watching. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Let's see. Although I heard that the show will end soon and feel sad as I didn't get a chance to watch from the beginning, I am looking forward to seeing you hosting in any new show next year. Wow, you guys are so kind. We're going to be choosing the winner in just a moment, as you guys can see. I'm going to try to get a couple more of your comments and just talk with you guys for a minute before we do that because, like I said before, our time together is winding down. So if you guys have any questions for me in particular about my experience in Korea or about certain aspects of living in Korea as a foreigner, I'm more than happy to answer those for you guys. Just let me know what you guys think or what you're curious about. I had a stressful day today, but your good vibes and energy made me feel better. Oh, Elena, I'm so glad. I'm so glad I could make you feel better. That's always my goal, ultimately. I definitely have to go there, enjoy the place, and take lots of photos. Yeah, there's no shortage of photo spots in this place. This place is nuts. This vibe is so different from where we started. Like I said, this show is always a roller coaster for me as well. It takes me around the world, too. This part is always nerve-wracking. Okay. All right, here we go. We're winding down. Let's see. I'm going to be choosing a random winner. Now, the way that this works, all you have to do, when I do choose a winner, I just need you to take a screenshot of your name and of one of the comments that you left in the video, and then you can upload it to the link in the description. All right, here we go. Random scrolling. Dun, 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 dun. This is just random names, somebody who commented a lot. Terrence, congratulations. Screenshot. Great job. So now also take a photo of one of your comments. And as always, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I love you guys being here. Keep supporting Koreanet and keep supporting Korean culture, and we will see you next time. Mwah. Bye.